What's up guys, this is Astranox and we have the patch notes for the 30th of January 2020. Let's see what we have. Pavel. So I did cover Pavel twice. I gave my early thoughts about him and then I did a video that was like in depth about his like multipliers, exactly how much damage he's gonna be able to do compared to some other heroes, comparing him to other heroes, saying where he shines in the game and all that. So you might wanna check that out if you're thinking of pulling for Pavel. I will be pulling for him on account number 1 on global, and I'm mustering some gear, like, you know, checking what I have. I do have the fodders ready, so I'm gonna be able to 6-star him real quick. So yeah, I'll be definitely showcasing him in multiple areas of the game, so watch out for that. Okay, so I'm not gonna go in there in this video, but Pavel, he's of the Virgo star sign, and what that means is his stats is attack is 1283, speed at 124, crit 15%, crit damage 150%, HP just below 4000 at 4976, and defense at 536. And he's got very high attack. The thing is, his multipliers, they are on the lower side, but he's able to get attack buff for himself for 2 turns. So it does, it will allow him to deal a lot of damage, even though his multipliers are on the lower side. But keep in mind, everything is scaling off of his speed as well. So that's another way for you to get more damage on top of him being like really fast, able to go often. And yeah, this skill 1, I mean, 75% chance to decrease hit chance for 1 turn. It's gonna be more for PvE, not really for PvP. Yes, you might, you know, land a decrease hit chance debuff here and there against some damage dealers that don't have effect resistance. So yeah, but you can't rely on that. The thing is, his kit is starting with skill 2, really. Like, the fact that he's able to get the attack buff before doing an AoE attack is pretty sweet, because he's self-sufficient. You have a lot of speed. You could go first in a guild war. You could have the attack, well, you will have the attack buff before dealing damage, and then if you do soul burn, you do get an extra turn. So you're able to do a combo of skill 2 into skill 3. And skill 3 is not an AoE, it is a single target attack. But you'll be able to pretty much kill the hero that you want, unless of course you're attacking a fire hero. Then you have a 50% chance of you know, missing. That means you're not going to be critting 70%. You're going to be dealing 70% of a normal hit, and you're not going to be able to, well, land debuffs. But in this case, there's no debuff. The thing is, this skill actually ignores damage sharing effects, so that's pretty good. He's gonna be able to like kill Seaside Bellona fairly easily. The problem, if I do a quick summary of what I've talked about in the previous videos, you know, about Pavel, is that counter sets, Elbrus Ritual Swords can hard stop him. Like, he can be killed quite easily because he's squishy, right? You're gonna be investing in a lot of speed and a lot of offensive power. That means he's squishy, and like a Charles triggering Elbrus and using skill 1 and to skill 2, because I mean the chance is really high for him to trigger skill 2 after skill 1. He's gonna delete Pavel. So you have to keep that in mind. Unless you're able to have a pretty solid barrier on him. If you're running him on immunity set, which is something I do recommend, you should run him on speed and immunity for PvP, so you don't get messed up with stun debuff, provoke debuff, you know, silence, whatever that may you know, not help you. I mean, like, if you get hit with an attack break from Charles' skill 1, then of course you will deal much less damage from your skill 3 if you don't have an immunity set. So keep that in mind. But I feel like he's definitely going to be quite powerful. he's definitely going to be fun to use. Definitely fun because you don't have to bring an attack buffer in Guild Wars, and this opens a lot of different team compositions for you. So yeah, and being able to just like, you know, take out someone from the enemy team, and then also softening the rest of the team. This will allow you to more easily kill, you know, the second threats, let's say, on their team. And if you go first, then like that's of course very powerful. Going first is huge. So this new artifact, Dux Noctis, is actually pretty sweet. It's, well, more for longer battles, I would say, because you actually have to build up this attack passive, which actually stacks with the attack buff on a ranger, so that's very good. So on longer battles, I mean, I would say that in PvE, if you are in a long battle and you don't need to rely on Daydream Joker because let's say the target doesn't have that much HP, then this can definitely shine. If you're planning to I mean, in PvP, if you feel like the battle is going to be longer, if you're able to sustain your ranger, your team, and the battle is going to be long, then this can come in. It can become pretty powerful. And also, like just like baiting the enemy team attacks into like tankier heroes will allow you to, of course, get this thing built up. But the thing is, it does get built with critical hits that your allies make. So of course you have to you know, land some crits with your team. So there's that. It's definitely gonna be longer to build if you are running some sustain. You know, if you're one ranger damage dealer with two supports, then I mean, of course this thing is not gonna be built so fast, especially if you don't do AoE damage with high crit. Then it's gonna be too long. But in PvE, even your support can land crits, and over time you will eventually build it, and you keep the buff between battles, like in the Labyrinth and the raids. So of course the drop rate up here banner, and the side story, 2 wolves. The catalyst in there should be the ones that of course you need for Pavel. Always useful, and Pavel does get a 50% attack, HP, and defense increase. Violet gets 30% attack and HP. So that's the currency you need to farm. And of course the difficulties here. So you got Demon Blood Gem, Eternal Forest Dust, and Flame of Soul. So I guess I didn't check exactly what catalyst you need for him, but these should be the catalyst. Like for Awakening, it might be Eternal Forest Dust or Flame of Soul, but for skill enhancement might be the other one, you know. So if you are planning to rush him and like stick star and all that and get him going in whatever it may be, PvE or PvP or both, then you might want to have enough of these catalysts on hand before he gets released. So that's it. That's it. It's Pavel, you know, with the artifact. But I feel like he's definitely going to be fun to use. I mean, if you're on the fence about him, just check my showcase of him, and then it's going to give you a better idea if you should pull or not. But you don't have to rush into it. The banner actually, how long is it? It should be at the top here. But the side story is a 2-week side story. And wait, where is the duration of this thing? Is it gonna be just 1 week? Because this is a new hero. If it's a new hero, it's usually 2 weeks, I believe. A rerun is like a week unless it's a limited hero. So yeah, it is 2 weeks. It is 2 weeks, so you don't have to rush into it. Just check showcase videos, and you'll have a better idea if you should pull or not. But to be honest, like, it's about if he's gonna be filling a role that is missing in your team. I would say that pulling for him is more about, like, if you're missing certain heroes. Let's say you don't have a Charles, then he could be that hero that allow you to clear Banshee 11. Maybe it's more consistently, maybe it's faster, or maybe straight up just clear for the first time. So keep that in mind. Also, I feel like in Raid and Labyrinth, he's going to be pretty sweet there. Hopefully he gives a lot of morale. There's good synergy with other heroes, and I feel like from his camping lines that I saw from the data mine, the leak data mine on Reddit from Eufine Throwaway, it looks like it could be pretty solid. Those are like camping lines that are usually good, so I'll have to check that out for you guys and let you know how it goes there. But yeah, it's about like him filling roles that are missing in your team, a role that is missing. I mean, you can just pull for him just for, of course, husbando aspect, but also if you think like in Guild Wars he's gonna be really helpful for you, then by all means just go and pull for him, and good luck to everyone, of course, pulling for him. And yeah, and the artifact, I mean, you don't need to go multiple copies on it. There's also there's always the option of using powder, what's it called, the bottle of knowledge, right? That costs 250 powder, yeah, 250 dust. You can buy that and just keep on you know, limit breaking this artifact, or you could just wait until it shows up in the rotation for artifacts in the powder shop. But of course, this is not going to be an artifact that is used everywhere, so it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. So yeah, artifacts can take thousands of Covenant Bookmarks, guys, to actually pull, so you have to be careful with that stuff. Now, at least there's a pity for the hero, so keep that stuff in mind. So, okay, I do have the Molagoras to actually skill him up. It should be fun. I can't wait to build him and show you guys all that. So anyways, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Press the bell icon for to be notified whenever I release a new video. And check out my other videos. They should be showing up on the screen now. Got playlists of all sorts. Arena, Guild Wars, guides, tips, and how-tos, and Abyss Floor 62+, as well as best starter guides for my early to mid-game players. Check that out. A lot of good information in there if you want to progress fast in the game, and if you want to use I mean, your resources effectively. I have multiple videos. I mean, over 500 videos for Epic 7. Also join my Discord server. Almost 8,000 members now. If you need some help, if you want to share stuff about the game or even about other games, I have a channel for that. So anyways, that's really it for this one. Good luck with all you do. Peace out for now.